What inspires me is the fact that I had an enormous family of aunts and uncles. My father came from a family of 7, my mother from a family of 12, and so I was surrounded by these tall, very kind people, very funny people. They were children of the Depression. They all got along with each other. They were devout people, and so alcohol, the shadow of alcohol, never existed. I don't remember any sort of threat of violence or any real anger even among them. Perhaps submerged anger, but it was very placid and very idyllic in a way. They didn't have any money, but it didn't seem to bother them that they led on to us children. These tall people all around me brought me up, and I lived in their shadow, and I adored them and their voices, the Minnesota twang that's so rare now was everywhere then. My father came from country people, from farmers up north of Anoka. My mother from South Minneapolis, down around 38th Street and Longfellow. These people all sort of disappeared in a wave in a period of about 15 or 20 years. They all left before I could really figure them out. They were all much more complicated. As Rockwell was, they were much more complicated. And now that they're all gone, I'm trying to figure them out as best I can. And I'm obsessed with family history. My mother lived to be 97. She died last summer. And about 6 months before she died, she, the last survivor of her generation, said, "There's so much I still want to know, and there's nobody left to ask." And so, through fiction, I wish that I could bring them to life. That's a writer's illusion, anyway, that you can preserve the past on the page. And so that's what I'm out to do. I mean, it's guaranteed failure. You know, you're bound to fail. You know you will fail, and yet you may achieve something. Who knows what?